Alright, let's continue working on the game. Okay, let me remind myself what's happening here. So last time we've done our enemy, so we have this enemy and he can cut us, but now, oh okay, I can see our bananas can block us as well. That's not very good. And yeah, we can move left to right, maybe a bit slowly, but yeah, it's just for experimental purposes. Later on, I'm gonna speed this up. Okay, and our next step is to, well, we can make level generation, for example. It shouldn't be very difficult. Essentially, what I want to do is when we enter this trigger, we'll spawn the next thing, and then when we enter this trigger again, we'll spawn the next thing, and so on and so forth. Yes, okay, let's do this. Let's create a new script. Yeah, because I'm gonna do it now because it's quite simple. Level, oops, generation. Oh no, I spelled it wrong. Okay. All right. We will do the following. We need a prefab that we're gonna spawn. Because I'm thinking we'll put this script on every, like, every part of the level, on each level block. And so, okay, let's take a prefab first. So let's say serialized field, private game object, level part. Okay, the one that we're gonna spawn. And let's take, let's create on trigger enter. And we want when our player enters the trigger, so other dot try get component. And as you remember, on our player we have a player movement script, so we can say if if that object has a player movement script, then we can say we want to spawn the thing. We want to spawn this level part. And is that it? Then maybe we don't even need the function, because we can just say instantiate level part. We want to say that it's transform.position plus the well, level difference, level length. And in our case it's 25, so we can just create a private constant float. We'll call it level, or I don't know, level part length. And in our case it's 25, so we're gonna say 25, and just so we know what this number is. And we want to move it upwards, so we can say vector3 dot up times this. And I think that's it, no? Oh, and the rotation also. That's quaternion dot identity. Cool. Now we need to add a trigger to our level. Okay. I think my Windows wants me to update to Windows 11 because it's been asking me for a while, and now it's the Windows 10 that I have, it starts glitching out sometimes. So I'm suspicious that something is going on here. Okay, but let's take this level block. Let's add a trigger to it. Let's add, well, to this thing. Let's say box collider. And this box collider, we're gonna make it smaller. Gonna make it this wide. We'll move it a bit up, so it's like a bit here, so it's in this area. Yeah, something like that. Maybe even want to spawn it a bit earlier so that we don't see... we want to spawn it like that, like here. So it's position of the level block, which is where? In the middle. We want to spawn actually 2 level parts apart. So we need to multiply this by 2 also. Times 2. Times. Or rather, in the end. Yeah. Okay. And this box collider, we obviously need to put that it's a trigger, and we need to add a level generation thing. Do we have a prefab? We do, pretty sure. Let's apply all. Let's go to prefab level block. Okay, and now let's play the game and see whether this will work. Let's try not to die. Okay, we went through the trigger. Okay, nothing got spawned. That's a bit upsetting. Ah, I see why. Because it's just inside the level, of course. Of course. So we need to put it a bit like that, and we need to apply all. And now it should be fine. And it should spawn. Hopefully. We save this banana every time. I like that. Okay, look, it says level block dot clone, so it worked. And as we can see, here's the thing. Damn, this banana is fast. What's happening? Okay, and we spawned another one. And now it just goes on infinitely. Nice one. Because you see our banana is floating here, our player banana. It reaches the trigger, boom. So on and so forth. Now, what we have to do also, when we enter this trigger, is I suspect we need to delete some of these boards, because otherwise they're staying on the level, and it's like it might decrease our performance, and I'm not sure that I want that. Like, yeah, it's just easier if I would delete them. But in order to delete them, I think I need like a list of these level blocks. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to just, I don't know, know which one was before. So when we enter this trigger, I want first of all to spawn a new one and then delete the previous one if it existed. So my idea now, it's either to create a list of level blocks, which is a good idea. Okay, let me close my window because it's a bit loud outside. Someone always mows their lawn or something at this time. I don't know what's happening. Okay, and yeah, as I said before, either to create a list of these things or to actually use a raycast dot overlap sphere to check whether there is something, and then if there is something before, then we just delete it. That's my idea. So I'm gonna do that, I think. I'm just gonna say if raycast I mean physics.raycast, forgot. Physics.raycast. Oh, not ray, how's it called? Overlap sphere. And here we say we need the position, and the position will be vector 3 dot up. Well, down, yeah, down times level apart length, level part length, and that's, yeah, down. We're gonna go, yeah, just one block lower, and if we found something, then we delete it. Okay, and radius, just one, not too wide. Layer mask, no. Okay. Okay, why is it highlighting this? Because it gives us a list of colliders. Okay, maybe it's something else. But I thought it's overlap sphere. Maybe it's something else. Wait, let's see everything. I don't think it's sphere cast. A check sphere, right. I was thinking, what's wrong? I just confused these two functions. Oops. Okay, what's up with this? Ah, and I haven't closed. Okay, now, since we only need to know whether there is a level part or not, then we can just say destroy uh, this this level part. Ah, but okay, we need also to say raycast hit, and we need to somewhere say out hit. Maybe not here. Oh, maybe in check sphere there isn't an out. Yeah, it just checks whether there is something or not. Uh-huh. Ah, I have an idea. Yes, okay. So my plan is to say overlap sphere, right? But then instead of just checking, whether, because it returns a list, like an array of colliders, and we can't put it in an if statement, we can say the following. We can first of all just say here collider, like var colliders, I don't know, for now, equals to this. Okay, what does it want? Let's see, from us. This overlap sphere wants position, radius, and it has two more overloads, but I don't know which ones. Layer mask and this. Ah. But returns a list of colliders, so that's fine. Boom. Okay, it will return these colliders, and then we say if colliders, or we can say for all colliders, technically, but it will only detect one. It will detect the collider on the back. But even if it detects, I don't know, like this one or this one somehow, but it won't. We can just get the parent, so level block, and then we can check. Oh, it might also get like maybe a banana. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Colliders. Okay, I'll try to use this link, but I forgot how to use it actually. But it's good. I wanna use it actually. We say colliders equals. And I forgot how to use it. Okay, well, I need to Google this then. Link in Unity, because I remember it had like useful, just useful stuff in it. So I'll watch a quick tutorial.
Have you ever come across?
Oh god. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it. So in an array, he says dot blah blah blah. Uh-huh. So let's say I want to get a game object that is lower, how's it called, level part. Yeah, we say colliders dot any, maybe, and will it understand what I mean? Yes, it will. Okay, dot, yeah, okay, let's use any, I think, and then it wants what? It wants and I forgot completely how to use it. Oh god. X, no. Man, okay, let me just look at how he did it. Oh yeah. Okay, let's use something. X dot try, well, dot parent, dot get component and parent. If we will find level part, level generation, yes, exactly. Then get component, it doesn't equal to null. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Is that gonna work? Cannot convert bool to game object. Um, I mean, took a collider, he got the level generation. Ah, wait, yeah, because it will get a collider, right? I mean, probably colliders. So, no? Okay, confusion. Bool to collider. Why is it bool? Oh, just check it. Okay, I see. Because I'm using this link function, I forgot. Because it returns a boolean, right? I just don't remember any other ones. Okay, tell me what other ones. First or default. Okay, I need a different website. Link Unity functions. Let's see. First or default. Boom. Yeah, I think we need to use first or default actually. First or default. And here we will say, yeah, like that. We'll get one collider. Perfect. And now using this, we can say dot dot. I mean, we need a game object, so transform dot parent dot game object, or not. I mean, that's what we want to destroy if something is true for it. I mean, we don't have to check that it has level generation or not, because it will have it, so we don't need this if. But we don't know whether it will actually find it. So we can, oh yeah, we can check whether lower part collider is not empty. So if it's not null, then we destroy its the parent object. Yeah, like this. Okay, let's try this out. So we're going up. First of all, yeah, we don't delete anything because there's nothing below. Then as we're going up, this thing should get deleted. And it does not get deleted. That's pretty sad. Okay, therefore, we need to see what went wrong here. Ah, because we just set this in without transform dot position, right? My bad. Times no plus. Exactly. Okay. Hopefully that's all that went wrong here. Hopefully. Okay, it didn't find anything, so nothing happened. And now it's going up. And this thing should get deleted. Boom! It happened. And the next thing got spawned. Cool. Now we also need to delete everything, you know, like this blade, but we will just put it in the level part in the future. But look at that. It's perfect. So we only see this one and the next one. Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's exactly what I was looking for. Very nice. Okay, level generation done. Next thing is well, I'm not sure. We could create more blades and just put them in level block prefabs. You know, we could create like different variations of blocks that can be created, or just, I don't know, we could also create, along with the part, we can add a certain blade to go with it. I don't know, like a normal one that goes left to right, or a circular one, or yeah, just create a bunch of those and test the game out. We could do that. Is there anything else we could do? Anything more useful? I mean, now it's all about just adding more things and seeing how fun it is actually. Because now I'm kind of starting to doubt my controls, since maybe it's a bit too like easy or something. Like, I don't know, just move it to the side, and also I want to change the sun because look at this. This line doesn't look very good, this shadow. So what if I turn off the shadows? That's a cool idea, because it's gonna save a lot of power. So let's go to our sun. Where is it? Directional light. Let's turn off shadows. How does it look like? It doesn't look much worse, not gonna lie. It looks, I mean, it looks a bit worse. Just a bit worse. Let's try it without shadows. I mean, with shadows it looks better, not gonna lie. Let's try to change the positioning of the sun. Just rotate it a little bit. Just a little bit. Soft shadows 0, let's say. Yeah, now it looks at it like from... Okay, if it's like that, it's a bit too bright. And it goes from above, so we decide how we want it to look like. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do here. If we want like dark mode, but it's better with the sun actually. What I think. So when it's just bright and it's at like a certain angle like this. Yeah, that looks fine. So we'll just say 0 here. Light will be, I don't know, do I want it to be like a bit yellowish? I don't know, I'll just keep it white. Just completely white, and we'll have some soft shadows. Okay, for now that's fine. Our next step then is to see maybe how to make it more fun. I don't know, because to me right now it doesn't seem fun. First of all, okay, let's create at least 1 or 2 more blades that go with it, because right now it's difficult to know the difficulty of the game, since we can only move left to right, and yeah. Okay, let's try. We have this blade also, but I don't think we can... It moves even, it just... it just exists. 0, oh no, it's -2, right? Yeah. It doesn't have an animation yet, it has like this blade thing, but... Okay, we have blade circle animation. That's all we have. Okay, we need a new one. We'll call this one left to right animation. So it means that we're gonna move from left to right. That's my plan. So we will say 0. Oh no, where is it? X will be here, so -5. Yeah, we'll rotate this thing like so. So in 30 seconds, I want to reach the next side. Is it 30 seconds? Milliseconds. Whoops. 30 seconds, that would take a long time. So instead, we're gonna take a bit less time. Okay, we reached this part. Then we want to rotate, I think, fairly quickly. So maybe 90, like this. Although, Okay, and here we need to say minus 90. So yeah, it just does this, and then in another 30 seconds we want to go back. 30 milliseconds. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, we want to go back to -5, and we want to also rotate. So the next millisecond we're just gonna do -90, and here we want to do 90. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, pretty cool. No, looks pretty good. I like it. So we have this animation, and let's put this blade somewhere here, and let's go to this blade animator. Let's name it I don't know, left to right, or like blade left to right. And let's make this the default state. Remove this. On my circular blade, right, it's circular animator. Good. And on this one, it's this one. Perfect. Yeah. Now I think it works, right? Let's check this out. Okay, and it seems to be working. Oh, but I think I made a mistake here. Okay. Okay, maybe a few mistakes because it didn't cut this. It didn't cut our banana. I don't know why. Oh, because it doesn't have a collider. And also I think I animated this wrong. Unfortunately. I did everything correctly, but I didn't animate the blade mesh when I should have animated the blade mesh. Because now it doesn't matter where we move this blade, it will just snap back to this position, which is bad, you know? So I'm gonna have to redo this animation, unfortunately. Or maybe not. Maybe if I can, because I know if I rename stuff. Oh, at least I thought I could do this. Okay, never mind. Ugh. All right. Well, okay, that's a bit sad. Right. It's okay, I can do it quickly. I mean, the rotation doesn't matter, so I can keep the rotation. I just have to change the position. Yeah. The position, I want to go from -5 here. Okay, -5. Here it becomes, oh, what is that? Oh, okay. No, then we have to also remove the rotation. I see. Because you see it flips everything. No, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, we have the position. She'll be at the start 5. And rotation will be 90. No. What? 180 degrees. Yes. We're gonna move to the end. -5. We're gonna rotate us to 0, and here we're gonna rotate us to 180. What? Yeah, like so. We'll go back and rotate once again. Cool. Okay, now it's good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now we can move it wherever we want, and it should work just fine. Let's create a few of them just to check the difficulty of this, you know? Let's speed up our banana and banana speed, you know, side to side speed. And all the other bananas, we will also speed them up. Explosion force here. Let's say 4, maybe. Our up speed, and then our player banana will move side to side with maybe 10 movement speed. No, so they all move. Okay. Why don't we get cut? Because I forgot to add the collider to the blade mesh. It has the blade script, but it doesn't have a how's it called? Mesh collider. And now we just have to apply it to everything. Now if we click on these ones, yep, they also have a collider. And now I also want to have like a certain variation, so it starts with a random thing. I'm not sure how to do that, but let's try this out. If I go to maybe animator, there's a speed. We can just have maybe, is it possible to have a random speed? Yeah, we can also use the blade script to do that. Or we can create a new script that will just randomize the speed. And oh look, we can have this as a parameter. Motion time. Maybe motion time is what we need. Okay, if we add a parameter called start motion time, something like that, and then we say parameter start motion time, and then we'll say, but I'm not sure how it works actually. So let's go to Google and ask it what's motion time in animator Unity. Seems that people don't know what this is. Ah. Oh God. Okay, well, I guess for us now the most realistic way to just change this thing, we can also create, I mean, right to left animation, but you know, it's almost the same. So instead, we're gonna rename this one to speed multiplier, or no, like animation speed. Yeah, and we're gonna say, well, right now by default it's gonna be 1, but we're going to multiply it by some random value. Yeah, let's see. If I go to my scripts, yeah, we have to make a new script then. We'll call it, I mean, we'll probably just use it for blades, so we'll say blade animator multiplier. No, blade animator. Yeah, let's name it this. All right, so now we can say serialize field private animator animator, like so. We'll say not an update. Yeah, we needed the start actually. Start or awake, I don't know, awake. And we need a certain multiplier. Private vectors 2 min max animator multiplier equals, and by default I think I'm gonna do, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say from minus 1.5 to 1.5. This way I think we will get like reverse. Is it gonna be good though? Wait, let me check. Let me see that it's gonna be good. What's wrong? Right. let me check. Because maybe it will move a bit wrong this way. And I think it will actually. So maybe not minus. Since I think if we move in the opposite direction, it will move. Yeah, yeah, like that. No, no, thank you. But it would actually work. It would work. We could. Yeah. Also, for circular movement, right? If we go to this animation and we do the circle thing. Ah, then because now we're going backwards and it doesn't rotate in the direction of the movement. If we made our blade, you know, just if it would rotate towards its movement, it would be a lot easier to do. Ah, yeah, actually. Therefore, to the blade, the mesh, we need to attach a thing that would just rotate towards the movement. But in order to know which way we're moving, what do we have to know? I mean, we're moving with an animation, so nah, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. Let's just not overcomplicate it right now. Just say from 0.5 till 2, like that. And all we're gonna say animator dot. I mean, oh, we can also just change the speed of the animator. That's a lot easier. Yeah, equals random dot range min max multiplier dot x and min max dot y. I think that's all we need essentially. Yeah. So we didn't even need to create this animator parameter thing. And now we just have to put the script on the blade. Oh, I mean, how's it called? Player, no. Blade animator multiplier. We need to animator apply all, and also for circular blade, I want to create that. Oh, it did it. Oh yes, because it's a variant, right? Very good. Very good. Now let's see how the game changes. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, these ones work work well, but this, what happened here? Okay, and also became wider for some reason. Not sure why. That looks totally cool. Totally, totally normal. Okay, these ones, that's very good. That will make it difficult. Okay, but what about this? What is this? Jesus. Let's go to maybe this animator. How fast is it? And where can I change the speed of the animator overall? It's not a parameter. It's not on here. Change animator speed in Unity. Yeah, there's a parameter checkbox, but also there's this uh wait. Unity animator dot speed. Where can I find it? In an inspector, because I don't know where. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, it looks funny, but come on. In animation properties. No, no, no. It's not there. I mean, where can I find it? Maybe if I go to like debug mode. No, nothing seems to show that. Therefore, I'm gonna do something else. Instead of just giving this speed once, um, hmm. And we can also do that for just as in a parameter. I think maybe that would be easier. But then we have to create a parameter for each animator. I mean, it's not that difficult, but still, this way is much simpler. And I like simple things. Animator.speed. Da da da. Where can I see this animator speed parameter? Okay, let's play the game again. Why did it become wider for some reason? Because I think if we preview this animation, right, it's not that. Oh, it is wide. Why is it? It became wider for some reason. Let's animate physics. I think it's because I moved maybe this circular blade. Oh yeah, I did. For some reason I moved it to -5. And this way we can also control the width of the circle, actually. Right? Oh yeah, because I only control the rotation. That gives us quite good opportunities, because now we can have a small circle, like 1 - 1, right? And it will move like this. We can have a bigger circle if I just put it in the same position, but instead I will just move this one to like 3 and -3, like that, and they're gonna have different speeds, and it will be pretty cool actually. And I can create a script for blade, like a circular blade, where we can control actually the width of the circle and randomize it. That's pretty cool. Let's play the game and see how that looks. Okay, this it's a bit too fast. Oh, they also don't they don't cut our circle for some reason. Why is that? It has a blade script. How does it work again? On trigger, enter. Oh, because it's a trigger, right? Yeah. We need to make it a trigger. I forgot. Now we barely survive, and now we don't survive. Is it possible to pass through this with our speed? No, it's not possible. Therefore, what shall we do? Maybe slow down these things a little bit, just 1.5. Because it's better when they're slow, actually. Maybe let's just slow everything down a lot. Because then we have time to think. Or to die. Okay. So they're still pretty fast. And also we move pretty slowly upwards. So let's move all the bananas a bit down. Oh, okay. Now I'm realizing that my scene is a mess. So I will have to sort that out a little bit. Let's move everything down, so we don't see like what's below us, but yeah, maybe something like that. And maybe let's take these bananas and again speed them up a little bit. And for the player, I think our movement speed is good, the left to right. These bananas blocked me, and God. Okay, I don't want the bananas or like any fruits to overlap. Oh, I mean, I don't want them to hit each other, because that's so annoying. Therefore, what I'm gonna do is I will go to my player, no, how's it called? project settings, I'm going to go to physics, and I will give these bananas a layer called fruit. And with this layer now, I can say that fruits don't interact with fruits. And I'm gonna give them all a fruit layer. Boom. Yes. And now if we play the game, now they shouldn't interact with each other. And now we should, yeah, move a lot better. Okay. Oh, it's actually pretty fun. Especially with these ones that move left to right. With the circular ones, it's pretty difficult, especially when they move this fast. It's like a bit complicated. But with these ones, it's actually pretty fun. You know, have to like move left to right. Yeah, nice. Very cool. With the circular ones, I want them to be slower. And we can do that with our max min multiplier. Oh, because I forgot to also change them here. Nice. Let's maybe make them slower. Oh. Still pretty fast, you know? Now, then when I'm thinking about this, maybe I have to just slow them a lot down. Yeah, maybe like this even. Apply. Yes. Yeah, that's better, but okay, let me remove the smaller one here. This one, because when it's too small, there's no point to it, you know? Yeah, when it's slow, it's nice. Like, it's actually challenging. Like, if you would have to like go left and right, boom, boom, boom. Pretty cool, and you see our infinite level works. That's very cool, very nice. And these delete itself after some time. Yeah. Perhaps I want them to be deleted first and then spawning, because look at this with a clone, 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 clone of a clone, spawning a clone of a clone. It's it's a bit weird, but what if I delete this first and then I spawn? Uh, okay, so let's also, I don't use this hit. Let's also say, let's make this a method called destroy previous level part. This one, we know what this is. So first we destroy the previous level part, then we spawn a new level part. And I think that should fix the cloning stuff, maybe. Okay, and our next thing is actually spawning the enemy with the new level part. Okay. Therefore we need a certain like collection of blades that we have. And I'm thinking how to do this. We can either have like an object in our scene that has all the blades and then we spawn one of those, or we can have a scriptable object that has all of the things, and we just I know it's easier to have like an instance, you know, of like a singleton that has all the level parts, I guess, all the prefabs of level parts. And I mean the blades. So probably let's do that instead. And then we can create more scripts that randomize the circle, the blade movement. And it looks pretty good already, but yeah. Then we have to be more creative. Maybe as level goes on, we want to spawn more of the blades and we want to make them faster. Yeah, I think the last thing I'm gonna do during this stream is to make the blades spawn by themselves on the level. So let's create a blade list or something like that. Blade prefab list. We're gonna create a separate object for it, and I'm gonna clean up the scene before I leave. Blade prefab list. Blade prefab list. Cool. Let's make it a singleton. Public static blade prefab bold blade prefab list blade instance. If the instance is null, then we say instance instance equals this. Cool. With this, we need to create just a function, public void pick random blade, and it's going to return a game object, so a blade, and we're going to have a list that is private, but with serialized field, private. Yeah, just game object blades list. We're gonna say blades list dot here we're gonna say random dot range, starting from 0, going to blade list dot count -1. And we want to do what with this list? We want to return this. Is it not count? Why can't it give me a count? Oh, because it's not a list. Jesus. Okay, my bad. Count. Cool. Very nice. And now we can go to our level generation. We can say instantiate. But we don't know how many we want to instantiate. So maybe let's create a function for this. Let's create a function called private void spawn blades. And first we're gonna pass we're just gonna pass the number of blades we want to spawn. Maybe int number to spawn. We can say amount. Okay, yeah, it's just easier if we say like amount to spawn. And by default, it's 1. And from this, well, we'll call this spawn blades. We're gonna have also random.range here, because we don't know how many we want. We'll spawn from, starting from 1, finishing however blades we want, but what's gonna be my random range? How many blades we want to spawn at once on the level? I mean, it's not that easy because they need to be like a certain length apart, and yeah, it's a bit complicated. And also I'm not sure where to actually set this random range amount, because, well, I guess we need like a scriptable object that will determine a lot of the things. Like maybe we need also multiple lists of blades that are, you know, easy blades, medium blades, and like very difficult blades, like a lot of prefabs with blades. And perhaps I only want to spawn like one prefab. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spawn one prefab, but I'm gonna create a bunch of variations of prefabs, because I think during my last game that I created, there was like a few problems with spawning, you know, like just one by one prefab, but multiple times, because sometimes it was just impossible to continue the level because they were spawning so close to each other, like so yeah, randomly. I don't know. So we don't need amount to spawn. We're only gonna spawn one, but we're just gonna have a different difficulty of spawning of prefabs. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then during this, in our blade prefab list, we're gonna make multiple of them. List. This one will be easy. Oops, what happened? Easy. We're gonna have one is medium, and we're gonna have the one that is hard. Pick random blade. Right. And here we need to create, like, to pass what exactly, or like what kind of blade. Is it from an easy list, medium, or hard list? Because right now we're just picking it from the easy. Pick random blade, easy blade. And we're gonna create 3 functions, just like this. Medium blade and hard blade. And we obviously gonna replace this with medium here and with hard here. Yes. Okay. And in level generations, when we say spawn blades, it will all depend on how far we're in the level. But also we could, you know what we could do? We could have like certain odds of these blades spawning. For example, in the beginning, the odds of spawning easy blades will be 100%. And then as we go along, you know, the level, these probabilities change. Like it becomes maybe 10% medium, 90% easy, then becomes 20% medium, 75% easy, and 5% hard, something like that. That's what I'm thinking about. And we can create a scriptable object that has these rules. Like if we collect a score above this one, then our probabilities change, and the next time we spawn level part, it will also spawn like maybe different blades. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's a cool system, but it will take some time to create. And for now, how should I do it simply? Because that would be quite a lot of work. For now, let's just spawn easy blades. That's what I'm gonna do. Pick. We're gonna stay instantiate. Now we need to say blade prefab list dot instance dot spawn. No, pick. Yeah, pick easy blade. We're gonna spawn it. We need to choose a position. Well, we're just gonna spawn and transform. Well, not really. I have to spawn it for the new, like in this position, essentially. I mean, so that it's in the center, and then we can offset it a little bit. Because I think if we just say that, if we say that it's in the level block, it will be like really just here. And that's not good. Because we want the blade to be to go a bit forward. So I think like by -2, right? I think so, yeah. So what I will do, I think I'm gonna save this position somewhere as a variable. Here, we're gonna say vector3 new part spawn position equals this. We're gonna replace all of this with this. And here in the spawn blade, we're gonna say we're gonna pass a vector3 spawn, well, just new block, new part, yeah, spawn position like so. hopefully, and times, well, plus vector 3 dot forward, I think, and quaternion dot identity. I think that's good, but it doesn't think so. Pick random. Oh my god, okay, I forgot this. And what's wrong here? Ah, yeah, we need to pass the new spawn position. Forward times 2. Because that's the offset. Okay, let's maybe also save this vector 3 somewhere. Here, constant vector 3. Blade level, well, blade offset equals this. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? It is a constant. Why? What's wrong? I mean, this is pretty constant, but okay. Let's just say that then. Blade offset. So we're gonna spawn the blade. Boom. Looks fine to me for now. Okay, let's add a few blades here. I mean, we only have 2. So our left right blade and our circular blade variant. That's all. And they're only gonna spawn when we actually spawn the thing. So what do we do at the start? I have an idea. We can also add a start to our level generation. And we can just say spawn blades. Like so. With this. Perhaps we can even save this somewhere, this vector 3. Just here also. Private vector 3, new spawn position. Just gonna say this. And then we're gonna save it. We're gonna assign it at the start, I think. Position equals this. And this position plus vector up. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much it. And then, yeah, we don't need anything here. Then we also don't need to pass this here. Yeah, that simplifies a lot of things, actually. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Yeah, that's a lot better. Cool. Okay, let's test this out. Although I think it might immediately cut the bananas because it's gonna spawn right in the center. But let's just see. Let's experiment. Let's remove these blades. Yeah, let's apply all of this. And this one also apply. Good. Let's play. Something got spawned. Oh no, 2 blades got spawned, but they got spawned in an interesting position. Okay, wait. That's a bit weird. Don't you think? This is 1 blade and... Are they both in the same position? No. Yeah, good. I mean, not very good, but... I mean, technically that's what I wanted. But the ones we spawned at the start, we want to spawn them in a slightly different position. Because this is new part spawn position, but we want to spawn them in our position, in fact. Oh yeah. Oh. Fair enough. Well, then we actually need to add the new spawn position. since let's just say spawn position. Why like this? And here we can just say transform dot position plus blade offset, and here we just keep everything as it was previously. Also, quaternion identity didn't work, I think, because they all look, you know, in the wrong. Oh no, here they don't. And they didn't move also. That's weird. Okay, where are they now? Aha. So they moved in a slightly wrong position. And a slightly wrong rotation they have. And it spawns 2 of them for some reason. That is a bit interesting. Very interesting. And it just stopped spawning anything. That is also... Oh, because I think it killed us. Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. Okay. What can I say about this? First of all, then it's not minus 2, then... I'm not sure, actually. The rotation is wrong, obviously. Where's my thing? I lost it. Yeah, so when I put it here, the rotation of this one is correct. The rotation of this one is also correct. I don't know. Is it because I say quaternion.identity? I think so. Instead, it should be, you know, whatever their default thing was. So just... How should I say this? We're gonna say game object blade to spawn. Blade to... Well, we're gonna create also quaternion dot... blade rotation equals blade to spawn dot rotation. Do I have that? Transform dot rotation, yes. Yeah, something like this. Because now we have a blade to spawn and we got the rotation from it, and we're actually setting the rotation that we had before. And we need to move our blade offset should be negative. So like this, like this. Let's play the game. Okay, now it is more forward than I thought. Even though... wait, these ones are correct, no? They spawned 2 of them. This is very interesting. I'm not sure why it happens. One has -4, another one... We only pick it from here. Then we say spawn blades. On trigger enter when there's player movement. Spawn blades when we spawn it once. Confusion. Let's say... Let's just say have debug.log here. Oh, not here, but in spawn blades. Spawn blade. We're gonna move it to spawn blades somewhere here. Okay. Now we can see when it spawns. When these blades spawn. And hopefully this will help us to detect, to realize what I'm doing wrong. Okay. It has them spawn 2 times, which is correct so far. The only incorrect thing is the way they spawn like in minus 3.66 and minus 4.95. What? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why are they spawning in such weird positions? Because we're saying blade to spawn. Oh, because it's blade mesh, right? Oh, look, for blade clone here, it's minus 4, which is still wrong. But if it was minus 2, it would be correct, right? Can it cut me now if it's here? Yeah, I can. Good. So it just spawns in the wrong position. Spawn position. In my case, it just transform dot position plus blade offset. It's very weird. What if I don't have the offset? What if I just say transform dot position? So now it spawned correctly or not? It did. But why? Why did it spawn correctly? That's a good question. It should not have happened. That is strange. Since it spawned it in the position of this level block, which is in 0, 0, 0. So it should have also had 0, 0, 0 for itself, but it doesn't. Ah, I'm stupid. Because I added blade offset in here and I added it here. Okay, okay. Well. Okay, let's get rid of this here. Let's add the blade offset here and let's add it here. Okay, now there shouldn't be offset. Okay, but it still doesn't explain why when we enter the trigger, it just creates 2 of them. Let's see. Boom. And it called spawn blade and called spawn blade from another one, it seems. Here and here, but it's like from 2 different objects. Start. Oh. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I'm saying spawn it on start. And then I don't need to call this here. I just need it on start, indeed. Why am I so dumb sometimes? Okay. Well, now everything is correct. At least I think so. Okay. It's a bit annoying that it spawned it here. Okay, let's play the game now. Let's see whether we're gonna encounter any circular ones. Because it seems that I won't. Seems that's just like this. Ah. Okay. it doesn't spawn any circular ones because what I realized is that when you do random range with ints, it has exclusive, like it excludes the last value. So we just need to say dot count instead of dot count -1 for all of them. And now technically it should spawn the circular ones. And it does. Great. Yeah, cool. So next time, oh cool. See, you can already play this game. Not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, I don't count the score, but yeah, pretty cool. It's yeah, good progress, good progress. All right, and also let's sort everything out. Let's create some objects like environment. Will be here. So maybe yeah, let's call it like environment. So with these. Then this one can just be on top. Player banana. This blade we don't need. Veggies we will keep for now. Directional light can go to the environment, I guess. Post-processing also. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We don't have that many objects actually, so that's fine. That is fine. And these bananas are also part of the environment, somewhat. Okay. Next time, I'm going to create more blade prefabs so we can spawn medium, hard ones. But maybe even before that, I want to create a score system so that I don't know, every time we pass a trigger or just yeah, I think we just in general I'm going to add score, like depending on the height that we pass. Because we started 0 0 and I'm just gonna count the score with the y variable that we have. And yeah, that's all. That should be good. And then after that we're gonna create medium and hard blades that will cut us. We'll differentiate the level a little bit with that. And I think that should be enough for next time. And thank you for those who watched the stream. And I'll see you next time.